for this Halloween matchup. It's the Houston Texans and the New York Jets on Thursday night.
The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers like, come on, Bill. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
If there's going to be a poster child for just how flawed the pre-draft process can be at times, I think this guy's at the top. I mean, just think, last year, people are nitpicking him going into his rookie year. He can't do this, he can't do that. And what does he do? He comes out and has arguably the greatest rookie quarterback season in NFL history, not only bringing his franchise back to life, but really establishing himself as one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league.
Dell motioning over. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Stroud to throw. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
So, 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Xavier Gibson, the Week 1 hero back in 2023, deep to return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Well, the Jets come out with Aaron Rodgers. Of course, all the buildup in 2023, it lasted all of 4 snaps. But the man is a legend. A Super Bowl champ, 10-time Pro Bowler. Greg, his 20th NFL season.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
They face 2nd down and 7. Play fake. It's Rodgers. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. This complete to Corley. And he's in! Malachi Corley. Touchdown, New York.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and That's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On the give, this is Mixon. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Jets offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. On play action, Rodgers. He's going to look deep for Adams.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rodgers. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. This is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 45. That's Henry To'o on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Stroud. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The big fella, Quinn Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. Throwing on second down, Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw. Stroud. To set up the screen here with Dell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here's Tommy Townsend now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Here's Gibson to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Rodgers to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Rodgers going up top again. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York. Now Zerline for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A run here with Mixon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. On 2nd down, Stroud. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here's their punter now. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter. Looking to run away with this one before halftime. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers now. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Pickup of 11 yards on that one, and the Jets have a 1st down.
You can see the trust they have in this running back and the offensive line. You're facing a 3-and-out. You're trying to extend this drive, turn around, hand it to the guy behind you, and let him do the rest.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Allen. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. They'll try to set up the screen here. Woo! Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 1st and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. This one caught by Lazard. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing, Rodgers. One's a Corley. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
To throw is Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take, half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Mike Williams, the one he was looking for, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Zuerlein's kick is good, and the Jets stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Here's Stroud. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Jets offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Here's 2nd and 6. Rodgers. He's going to look deep for Adams. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
This offense find themselves with a big lead here, but remember, it's still the first half. Like, there's a long way to go. Defensively, they've got to buckle down. They have to find a way to put a lid on this offense, because if they don't, they're going to find themselves at the halftime break down by a whole lot.
Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. It's Rodgers. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Henry 2-0-2-0.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with first down from their own 11.
On the quick, right?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He keeps it himself, and he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. A throw left side finds Dell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And the Texans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't.
Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this 1st half. So we reach halftime in what has been, to this point, a one-sided game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, thanks very much as we welcome you into our downtown Orlando studios and the EA Sports halftime report. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP, Aaron Rodgers. He came out of the gate smoking hot with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes to help steer his guys towards this halftime lead.
Action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So now Rodgers and the Jets ready to take over once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Play action now with Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake, Rodgers. A pass caught right side by Conklin. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
And he's going to have the Jets first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On play action, Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a 1st down.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Go to 50. Hey, you block.
They'll run. It's Hall. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Now Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Breece Hall, the intended receiver. And now it's 3rd and goal. Rodgers. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Dell motioning over. On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Houston.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That's complete to Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now Mixon. And he moves down to the 25. That's good enough for a first down. Stroud to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Here's the Florida Gator, Dameon Pierce. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice... And remember now, So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Jets are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. To throw is Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Hall. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. Second down and 3. They put Adams in motion. Down the field, he's got his receiver, Lazard. And a big strike for good yardage there. Challenge flag is out. Nico Ryan saying, I want another look at this one. Big gain for the Jets there. 36 yards.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. The master of play action, Rodgers. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down, and it's an incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion comes Lazard. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Back north.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Jets move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. He's got the veteran. That's Robert Woods. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. They'll run with Mixon. Mixon has the 1st down and more. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
At the 7-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Stroud. That one taken in. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans are able to cut into the deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
That's good for the Jets.
On play action, Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Play action now with Rodgers. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. This one caught by Lazar. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Allen Lazar. Touchdown, New York. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point try now for Zerline. He's got it. And the Jets will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Steven Sims to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
First down, Texans.
They'll go play action with Stroud. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Jets are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
The home team's offense and Devontae Adams heading back onto the field. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. That's a short one taken in by Conklin.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Digs on the reception. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Down. 2J.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On play action, Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Back to throw, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Stroud to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn good on the point after. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. The master of play action, Rodgers. He's got it inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Catch made. That's Woods. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, it's Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Here's Stroud. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
So this one in the win column for the Jets. And it was their defense that led the way, forced 4 turnovers in the game. That is hard to overcome historically for any team. That held true again here today as those takeaways paved the way to victory.